Okay, so what's going on, guys? It's GPH Streams here, and welcome back to the 7 Nights Idol Adventure. Today, we will update our tier list. Okay, so before so much ado, let's proceed. But before that, we have here some gold pass, and I would suggest for new players to purchase all of these challengers pass rewards here, guys. And that will give you some decent gold. Okay, so first, let's go to the new hero, and that would be Rosie. So I haven't put Rosie yet on the tier list, and okay, we have here Rosie, guys. Let's review this first. So currently, I have here a 6 stars Rosie, and if you'll check here the basic attack, we have here some 400% of attack to the target, and on its critted attack, it says here it deals critted damage equal to 700% of attack to the target and grants a blessing of the dead buff to the caster for 2 seconds upon successful attack, and it also grants some holy prayer buff to allies for 2 seconds and inflicts a judgment of moonlight buff to the hit target for 2 seconds. And this blessing of the dead, it increases a critical hit rate by 24%, and also it increases critical hit damage by 24% along with a bonus damage that is 24% also. And this is a self buff, and we have here some holy prayer, which is a buff to all allies that increases final attack by 30% and also crit hit rate by 24%. And in addition, we get here some Judgment of Moonlight that decreases reduction rate by 24% and also accuracy by 60%. So this Rosie is best in tandem with Highlord Deo, guys, along with the 7 Knights of Old. So next, we have here some decent attack speed that is 200, and the active skill, we have here Spectres of Resurrection, grants Lost Soul of Hell buff to the caster for 10 seconds. And it increases its reduction rate by 24% and also the final evasion by 100%. So if you are a PvP fan, I would suggest to go for evasion dice, guys. And currently I am using this one, but last time I used evasion stats. It would be best still to use evasion rather than critical hit damage or damage dealing stats. Okay, so going back, we got here. Then it deals the damage equal to 2,800% of attack in a 10-meter wide, 5-meter long area around the target, and inflicts Edge of the Abyss debuff to the target for 10 seconds upon successful attack. And we have here decreases the crit hit rate by 24%. So if we'll go back to our tier list, Rosie will fall to this one next to Ante, guys. But of course, if you will use Highlord Deo together with Ante, Ante will fall. But if you will use Ante together with Highlord Delons, Ante will be superior with this Rosie. Okay, so that is the rank of this Rosie, guys. Okay, so going back, we have another new hero, and that would be Undercover Espada. So this Undercover Espada is the affiliation of this is Crusaders Undercover and a melee type. And if you'll check here the attack speed, that is 149, and we have here some base attack, this 88, and to the best for the attack of this Espada to become 99 base attack, guys, so that this Espada can deal some decent damage. Okay, so next we have here some basic attack. Actually, this basic attack is quite low, that is 300% of attack to the target. But if you'll check here the crit hit attack, it says here it deals crit hit damage equal to 850% of attack to the target. So this is best in tandem with Highlord Deo and also with Highlord Rudy, but it will be best with Highlord Deo, guys. And also, it grants a build buff to the caster for 2 seconds upon successful attack, and also grants Purifying Shot buff to allies for 2 seconds, and also inflicts Disintegration debuff to the hit target for 2 seconds. So we have some Veil, nullification of damage 2 times, and Purifying Shot increases final accuracy by 24%, and this is freaking nice, guys. And it increases also the final damage by 30% when attacking enemies inflicted with Judgment of God. And we have here some Disintegration. It deals damage equal to 20% of attack every 1 second. And next, for the active skill, it deals damage equal to 3,000% of attack in a 3-meter wide and 20-meter long area in front of the caster. So I really love this one, guys. This is best on a PvP, as well as in PvE also. And inflicts a Judgment of God, a debuff for 10 seconds upon successful attack, and grants the caster a magic neutralizer buff while in battle. So Judgment of God, affected by this Judgment of God, okay, it says here peace to you. This is linked to this crit hit attack, guys. We have here, okay, the Judgment of God. So it increases final damage by 30% when attacking targets with Judgment of God. So that is linked to the crit hit attack. And next, the magic neutralizer. Okay, so this is a buff to the caster that increases movement speed by 50% and also critical hit rate by 24%. So this is best both PvE and also in PvP. I really love this one, guys. So if we'll go back to our tier list, this would be the rank of this undercover espada. So this undercover espada will fall beside Rosie, guys. But actually, take note, undercover espada has a better damage compared to Rosie. Rosie is freaking weak, even though Rosie is a 7 Knights of old. But if you will compare the damage of these two using a Highlord, undercover espada has a decent damage over Rosie. But of course, they are linked to each other, guys. Okay, so next, we have here a new hero also, and that would be Restia. So this Restia has an attack speed that is 149, and this is a melee type and Terra Kingdom affiliation. So if you'll check here the basic attack, this is quite low. This is 300% of attack to the target. And we have here some decent critical hit attack. That is almost 1000% of attack to the target, guys. And it grants allies with sheltered flower buff for 2 seconds upon successful attack. And also it can decrease its skill cooldown by 2 seconds. So the sheltered flower, it increases the final weakness attack damage by 24%. We have here increase in bonus damage rate by 24% and cannot be inflicted with tans the duration of the buff. So this cannot be inflicted with tans for the duration of the buff. This is good for PvP. But apparently, we have only like 2 seconds, guys. So we cannot sustain this one. So this is the downside of this Restia. And next, this skill cooldown here, it does not do much, guys, when we speak about damage. Because if you'll check here the skill, we have no damage at all. But apparently, if you will use this as a buff type unit, a melee buff type unit on your team, this would be great, guys. You can tandem this with Highlord Delons just to enhance your team. So this is best for Highlord Delons in PvP, so that we can have here some Winter's Goodwill buff to the allies for 10 seconds. So it says here nullifies damage 3 times or damage taken 3 times. It decreases the damage taken by 24%. And take note, we have here this effect cannot be removed by any buff removal. So this is best for PvP together with Highlord Delon's team. But if you will use this on PvE, you should use this on Highlord Teo's team because we have here a decent attack, guys, on its critical attack. That is 950% of attack to the target. Okay, so this would be the ranking of this Restia. So let's go to our tier list here. So the ranking of this Restia will fall on this one. Okay, so this would be the ranking of Restia, guys. So the damage of these heroes here above Restia are, my god, pretty far, guys. So it would be best. Steel, Brenzel, Mercury, Palanos, Trude, Cheap are better than this Restia when we speak about the damage on PvE. Okay, so let's move to our PvP, guys. So this, I think, these heroes here will have some opportunity on our PvP tier list. Okay, first, let's talk about Rosie, guys. I already tested Rosie. By the way, this is only a 6 stars, but if you have some 8 stars, I think the output is still the same, guys. But I will do further more tests for this when this Rosie reach 8 stars, and I will put some evasion stats. I think the best stats for Rosie, that would be a full evasion. But apparently on this current situation, Rosie is quite bad in PvP. So that is the downside of this Rosie. But temporarily, I will put Rosie on a nice rank, guys, since Rosie is a new hero, considering that. Okay, so this would be the placement for Rosie. Let's go back to our tier list here. So Rosie will fall on this one. Okay, so that would be SS. We have here Rosie, guys. Okay, so next we have here Undercover Espada. So I really love this unit, guys, because of this magic neutralizer here. And also we got here some decent, okay, it says here it deals a damage equal to 3000% of attack and a 3 meter wide and 20 meter long area in front of the caster. This unit is freaking nice. This is freaking nice, guys. So if we will go back to our tier list, So this Undercover Espada will align with Vicky, guys. Undercover Espada is somehow like Vicky, but apparently Undercover Espada is a melee type. So let's move this one. Okay. And let's move this. And I think Undercover Espada will fall next to Taka, guys. Okay, so that will be the ranking of Undercover Espada when we speak about a PvP. And next, we have here another new hero, and that would be Restia. Okay, so if we'll check here, Restia. So we have here some active skill that grants Winter's goodwill to the allies. And we have here some damage nullification, and also it decreases damage taken by 34%. So this is somehow like Arang, but apparently I think still Arang is best over this Restia. But the good thing about this Restia is this skill cooldown. So this is best in tandem with Highlord Adalons, guys. So if we'll go back to our tier list, we can put here a Restia. Maybe okay, we can remove here. We have here dual chip. We have here 5. Okay, so I think we can put under Restia on this slot here. Okay, so that would be our tier list, guys, for both PvP and PvE. And the link of this one, of this tier list, is on the description of this video. And next on our potential, I will do some separate video for this, and we will do some more tests about this one, guys. And also I will gather some more information about these new heroes regarding their build. So guys, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you again on my next videos. Bye bye.